Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we got a 1500 build for you. Super excited about that. You know, we do a lot of 2500s now, but I kind of came from 1500, so this is where I'm more comfortable. This truck is I didn't even look at the year. It appears to be a 2025 Silverado 1500 RST. It's a black truck. It's getting some really cool parts. It's getting a McGaughys lift kit, a 9-inch with the upper control arms, ball joint caps, and a couple other accessories. And then he has brought me some 37s, I believe, on 24x12 wheels. I know the tire, it's a Gladiator X Comp. He said that, but I don't know what wheel he's brought for me, so we're going to kind of leave that as a surprise. But truck's super nice. It is a daily driving truck. You can see he's got kids like me, so Pampers boxes and car seats in every vehicle. So I'm going to get out of the truck and show you the way the outside of it looks, and then we're going to get started. I'm super excited about it, and I wanted to say I appreciate it to my customer. Thank you guys for watching. Here's our beautiful Silverado 1500. Like I said, my customer drove from I think South Georgia last night to be here. He's here in town for a 2-day install. He's got a room down at the Holiday Inn, I think, but truck's amazing. Ready to get this one off the ground. The McGaughys lift does so much for these trucks. It makes them look so much better to me. This truck looks good without the lift kit on it, but when you add the lift kit, it makes it have such a bigger presentation. It looks so much better to me. First thing I noticed, blacked out windows. I love that. Have to have window tint on all the vehicles I drive. The interior of this truck is black leather, just like my Tahoe. Same little brown. Yep, this is my style for sure. I love this basic leather, black. Everything else, you know, dark colors. I work at a tire shop. I have grease on my clothes. I get it on my shoes. I get it on my hands, and it becomes a problem inside a vehicle if I have white interior. So I can't do it. He brought me some wheels and tires, like I said. They're back here. Oh, he said Gladiators. What do we have? We have, looks like maybe the Gladiator all-terrain tire. I don't know if I've seen that tire yet in person. And then on the wheels, he's got everything covered up. Looks like some TISs. You can't go wrong with TIS. They have some very, very nice looking wheels for a really good price too. So hopefully he's got some of those blacked out TISs or some all chrome ones that would go really good on this truck. So stay tuned. We're about to get started. Thanks for watching. Well, we got our 2024 Silverado 1500 RST ready to go. I think I said earlier in the video that this was a 2025 truck. They look identical, give me a break. It's 9th month of 23 production, so it is a new truck. It looks amazing. I love the wheels, I love the tires. This is my first time seeing this Gladiator X-Comp all-terrain, or XT rather is what they call it, but it's an all-terrain tire. It's my first time seeing it, and I'm not hating it. I don't know how it's gonna ride. I wasn't the one that test drove this truck, so I'm assuming it rode all right, but you know, I'll find out in the future if we sell any more of them. So without further ado, I'm gonna flip the camera around, show you the truck. What you think about the truck, let me know, leave a comment. If you have any questions or anything about these, you know, you can always call me at the shop. I'm here every day from 8 to 6, Monday through Friday, and you know, sometimes I get busy and sometimes it takes me a minute to get back to everybody, but I always do get back to you. So if you want a price and you want to get some work like this done, just reach out. I'm here every day. Take a look at this truck. So here it is. Truck looks absolutely gorgeous. I love the stance to it. You know, I do like the way the 26x14s and the 24x14s look on these trucks a lot, but for a daily driver, this 24x12 isn't too bad. There wasn't a whole bunch of trimming on the truck. We did the usual bumper trim and then the back fender trim. Of course, we put the little rubber piece here. This needs to be cleaned. I should have already done that, but I didn't yet. So anyways, the wheel we went with is a 24x12 TIS 565B. I say the wheel we went with, the wheel he brought me rather. He picked these out on his own. He has good taste. The wheel looks great. It's all black. It matches the truck good. Black spikes go great with the wheel. And like I said, the 1350/24 Gladiator X-Comp XT, I guess it's more of a tread pattern like a Nitto Ridge Grappler or like a Toyo RT Trail. It seems like it would be a little bit quieter and smoother on the road than the regular Gladiator X-Comp. You know, that tire is very aggressive and it's a little bumpy, so I don't think he went too bad with the wheel and tire setup. I think the stance on the truck looks great. Yeah, I love that. There's our McGaughys lift kit. This is the 9-inch cross, or the 7 to 9-inch cross member that you see here. The kit is adjustable from 7 to 9. When we go up to 37s, typically we do the 9-inch option on these trucks to prevent some of the cutting on the fender and the bumper, but you can't get away with without any. You have to do some, but 9 inches just helps. Even at the 9-inch mark, the angle of the axle looks great on this truck, so I do definitely recommend this at the 9-inch option. There's the 7 to 9-inch adjustable strut. There's the adjusting rings on the bottom of the coil spring perch there. This is a really, really nice strut that's supplied with this kit from McGaughys. You know, the kits do come with those chrome accents as well, so this is what you buy when you buy the base kit. This is what comes out of the box. So in addition to the base kit, we offer upper control arms. Right here, these are the stainless steel overlays that come on the upper control arms right here. And then the optional ball joint cap right here is always great. I think these are like $983 and these are like maybe $179. So it's a good upgrade to me. We recommend the control arms at the 9-inch setting because it corrects the ball joint angle that you have right here. This is perfect. If you use a factory control arm at 9 inches, it does work. It just has a little bit more of an angle to this ball joint right here. So I kind of like the way, you know, the McGaughys one fits. So that's what I recommend. All right, moving down to the supplied parts that come in the kit. You have your front strut tensioners or your kicker braces right here. They have that stainless steel accent as well to match the front cross member and the control arm. It's a beautiful piece. This truck did not get the traction bars in the rear, but it is an add-on that you can buy. It's parts and labor. It's a little over $2,000 upgrade. One other thing that I never really touch on is the driveline spacers. So this is the driveline spacer that extends the drive shaft. So basically the drive shaft doesn't pull out too far right here because of that spacer, and that's really, really good. We also do an add-a-leaf back here to get the rear of the truck up to the 9-inch mark so they sit good and level. I think this truck turned out great. If you guys have any questions about it, obviously you can reach out to me on the comments, but I'm better off on the phone. You can get me better there. Number here is 678-994-9180, and I'm going to attach a quote for the job like this at the end of this video right after this clip. If you guys want a price on it, there's an easy way to see. So if you have any questions, reach out. I appreciate you watching. Thank you.